In this video, I am showing you 3 ways to improve your forehead wrinkles at home without Botox. I'm Dr. Maren Locke, the budget dermatologist. I give you advice for real skin. This is filter-free content, a judgment-free zone. If this resonates with you, make sure you are subscribed to my channel right here and come find me on Instagram at the budget dermatologist. I do a lot of Q&As and other fun stuff there. So let's improve these forehead wrinkles right now from home. Let me tell you what is causing your forehead wrinkles. What is the root cause of the problem here? It's repeated muscular contraction over time from making your facial expressions like raising your eyebrows. It is going to create a wrinkle. And then once you relax your muscles and relax your facial expressions, you can still see the line. This is called a standing wrinkle. Again, that all comes from the root cause problem, contracting your muscles. So if we want to really target this issue and get actual improvement in these lines on our forehead, we've got to attack the muscle movement. If you think about how Botox works, it is a medication that you inject deep into the skin, into the muscle with a needle, push the medication in, which is a toxin that paralyzes the muscle so you cannot contract it and you don't wrinkle the skin when you make your facial expressions. It is extremely effective, but it does come with cost, some degree of pain. There are side effects that can happen from Botox, and it is temporary. So you're going to need to treat and retreat every few months to maintain those results. So all that to say, Botox is not for everyone. So if you want to do a few things at home to also address the muscle movement, here is what you can do, starting with the most effective thing, in my opinion, at least that I've tried from home, are patches over the muscles on the forehead, literally covering the entire forehead and even the central glabellar complex portion of the forehead to prevent that muscle from moving. And I do this overnight. The patches that I use for this are called Frownies facial patches. These are extraordinarily affordable remedy for fixing your forehead lines. It comes in a box. There are a whole bunch of patches in here, just like this. They're perforated. You kind of tear them apart into triangle sizes and you use them across the forehead. I'm going to do that right now as I tell you how it works. So these are the patches. I've separated them into triangles. I use just a little thermal water, spray it on the side that goes skin down, let it warm up for a second, rub it in, and then I patch my forehead. So watch me do this as I explain how this works. There we go. And I have several videos on this too. I will link below about Frownies, my before and after results, how to do it. But this is just kind of a quick little highlight. So these are basically, you want to overlap these on the skin, and these are going to lift your wrinkles off the skin and create, almost harden into a little cast on the skin that is going to prevent those muscles from firing. Again, what caused your wrinkles in the first place? Muscle contraction. So these little guys are blocking our muscular contraction, overlap across the forehead and hold into place. I do these overnight. So before I go to bed, I will build my little cast on my face, put these on and leave them overnight. I remove them in the morning. This makes sense, right? We went back to the root cause of what causes wrinkles. It is the repeated muscle contraction. So once you patch your forehead, these are going to harden. You are not going to be able to wrinkle your forehead. It is literally going to be a cast sitting there blocking it. That's how I feel about these. And they are super, super effective. So here's what you can get creative with how, let's go this way, how you want to put these on. So here's what to expect. Wear these overnight. When you wake up in the morning, you are going to just remove these in one full swoop, and you are going to see less wrinkles than when you went, rehydrating that a little bit, less wrinkles than when you went to bed. And you have to do these repeatedly. You need to just get in the trenches with these and just think about this as part of your kind of ongoing nighttime routine. When I first start using Frownies, when I'm like on my routine about them, I will use them every night for like 30 days and really get those wrinkles to really, really lift away nicely. And then you can just do this as maintenance, right? Every couple times a week, once a week, twice a week, whatever you want to do, whatever works for your particular skin. So maybe I'll put one more. You want to make sure you really cover all of the surface area of your forehead. Be careful not to get it too close to that hairline. Perfect. Just gonna press it in. And that is that. That is gonna sit on your forehead. Make sure I went low enough there. That is going to harden, literally harden into a cast. And you're gonna go to bed, wear that overnight. When you take these off, you are going to see less wrinkles than you did before. And the more you use these every night, a little less wrinkles the next morning, and then a little less, a little less, a little less. You get the point. Over time, you have to be consistent. So these are probably the most effective thing that I've tried that's not Botox that I can do at home to kind of just settle down the wrinkles on my forehead. I'm going to link these in the description. Like I said, these are super affordable. When you check out, put in the code BUDGETDERM. It gets you 20% off for the next 72 hours only. Then after that, you get 10% off. But still, baseline, these are very affordable. So let's just leave these on because they are doing the most for my wrinkles here. The second thing you can do to address your forehead wrinkles at home is use a topical skincare product called Botox in a bottle, basically. Botox in a bottle is kind of a catchy little term that has been given to a topical type of peptide that you can put on the skin that weakens your muscular contraction. So again, this is going back to the root cause of what is making these wrinkles in the first place. So Botox in a bottle is a peptide that weakens muscle contraction, so you are not forming the wrinkles quite as strong. Types of Botox in a bottle peptides include acetohexapeptide 8 and argireline. So when you are looking at a peptide product or a facial serum product or something that has been given this nickname Botox in a bottle, you need to look at the ingredients to see if it contains one of those, acetohexapeptide 8 or argireline. Here are 3 examples of ones that I use that I really like, starting with a very affordable budget option by The Ordinary argireline solution. Argireline, that's our peptide, the Botox in a bottle, 10%. One that I use and love, Peptide Squad by Maylove. This has 4 types of peptides in it. One of them is Botox in a bottle. This is awesome. And then the other one that I have tried, Peter Thomas Roth Skinjection, also has argireline in it and some other great skincare ingredients. So you will apply this to the skin as part of your skincare routine. It's going to absorb into your skin and kind of soften your muscular contraction and lessen how severely your wrinkles can be formed, basically. So you can use these morning or night in your routine, depending on kind of your total routine. I love to use peptides. This one, I will have all of these linked below. I love to use this in the morning. So I have my topical skincare product that is attacking the muscular movement. I have my patches that are preventing the muscular movement. And the third thing you can do right from home, you really just need your hands for this, but you could also use a nice gua sha tool, is remove muscular tension that you are holding in your facial muscles. So a lot of us can probably relate that we probably spend a lot of time like furrowing our brows or like really focusing or concentrating on a computer screen or our phone or when we're driving and squinting. All of that is creating this built up tension in our facial muscles that are just firing constantly and is getting those wrinkles etched in the skin. So I find if I do this literally probably 5 times throughout the day, whenever I feel like I'm building up tension there or squinting or just holding a lot of stress in the frontalis muscle of my face, I will kind of grab the muscle, the belly of the muscle, massage it out, relieve the tension. Again, you can do this with a gua sha tool as well, whatever works for you. And then same thing with the forehead. So massage your facial muscles. It helps with lymphatic drainage. And again, it helps relieve that muscular tension that you're holding on to that is etching those wrinkles in the skin. So those are my top 3 tips. If you don't want Botox, or maybe you do get Botox, but you want it to last longer or prolong the length of time between your treatments, try these 3 at home things. If you are consistent with these, you really will notice the standing wrinkles, like when you're just at rest and you look at your skin, those standing wrinkles are going to get far less noticeable if you do this consistently. It's already hardened into a cast. Can you hear that? Probably not, I don't know, but it's on there, it's a cast. So if you do this consistently, if you incorporate peptides, Botox in a bottle into your skincare routine, Make sure you are not holding tension in your muscles. You're going to lessen your forehead wrinkle lines. No, they are not going to disappear altogether, because if you want that, if that is your goal, probably you should go straight to Botox, but that is a whole thing. So if you're like me and you don't get Botox, at least right now, try these at-home treatments. I will have all of these linked below. Again, this one, Brownies, it is on 20% off with my code only, Budget Derm, for just 72 hours, so 3 days. If you're watching this after that, you can still use the same code, but you'll get 10% off. And even so, this is really affordable baseline. Such a good, affordable skincare hack. I have all of these linked below. I'm also gonna link a couple other videos where I do more of a deep dive how-to on these. If you're interested, you can watch those. And I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to come say hi on Instagram. You can drop your questions there, DM me there, and then subscribe here before you leave. See you next time. Bye.